Hey there, Grant Wooldridge with Wooldridge Boats, here to give you a little look, walk through, run time with us on a 33-foot Deepwater Explorer. All right, so this is the Deepwater Explorer. We got three versions of the Deepwater. We've got the Charter, which is our center pilot walk-around version. We have the Explorer, which has a really large cuddy with the head down in the cuddy, cabins pushed back. Then we have the Angler, which the cabins push forward and the head is in the cabin up here. All right, other unique dimensions about the boat. 10 foot wide, 9.5 foot wide bottom. Dead rise at the transom is 20 degrees with a delta pad. Dead rise up in the nose is 47 degrees, full reverse chine. Side height is 44 inches high at the transom, up to 51 inches high up at the front of the boat. This boat's powered with twin 350 Suzukis with the dual prop. We also have that Optimus joystick controls, which makes it a little easier when docking the boat with a current or a wind. We've got a welded ladder here for accessing the roof or just easily getting onto the 11-inch wide gunnel, which makes for a nice gracious walk around. Grab handles on top of the roof standard, lots of tie downs. We have a roof crane for putting the dinghy up on the roof, obviously. We've got docking lights all the way down on the sides. And of course, easy access up to the bow with that generous walk around in the grab handles. Okay, as you can see, getting up to the front of the boat is pretty effortless with that 9-inch wide gunnel. We've got our hand grips right there up high where you need them. Got bow rails, size specified by the customer. Got LED remote controlled go lights. We got an LED Vision X floodlight. We got Garmin electronics horn. Got our GPS and VHF antennas folded down right there. Anti-skid over the whole top, so we don't have to worry about whoop out the boat going swimming. Big skylight, very nice drum style winch anchor up in the front. So whether it's cable, rope, or chain, with the drum style, you're not going to get any binding. Nice setup. And what's really cool, of course, all Wooldridge Deepwater boats is the one-piece windshield. This is a direct glaze, direct bond, one piece of glass. Incredible visibility, better than anything else out there. Great visibility, sheds water well, no glare, and it looks stinking cool. So, here we are in the offshore bracket, nice and spacious, full width all the way across on top. Bottom pod extension that's underneath the two engines down in the center of the boat. So whichever side of the dock you get the boat onto, you can climb off either side. Nice transom door. You don't have much of a step going through. Boat's obviously powered by twin 350 Suzukis, dual prop engines. She gets out of the hole very easily, as you'll see. They're nice and impressive. Different things like grab handles in certain positions specified by the customer of where he wanted everything. Anti-skid all the way across. Super beefy, as you can see. All right, transom door, nice and easy. Storage in top, toss some rope, different things that you like. Now this guy, again, he's not necessarily a fisherman. He just wanted to cruise, wanted to explore, and wanted the convenience of that back here with folks on the back deck. So these two big storage benches on each side, they're removable. They have quick release attachments to the side tray. So boom, those can come out. Then you have a nice bolster if you were going to fish. Down below them in the floor, like you've seen on many of our boats, is two big storage areas for fish, fenders, whatever you want. So those are still there. Locking transom access, you'll be able to see close up inside of there how clean our wiring, plumbing, all that is. That's a really important part of the boat. What is in the backbone, what is in the stuff you don't see, very important. Access hatches down below. Again, you can get a nice good view of that ladder for up on the roof. LED floodlight in the back, grab handles on either side. Well, this boat's set up perfect for what the owner wants to do, and along with the Explorer model. They're not fishing, but they're going to be hanging out back here a lot in beautiful weather like this. So having a nice area to lounge, enjoy good company, have something to eat or drink, this is perfect. But also when this guy does catch on to fishing, these boxes, quick release brackets, you can get them out of here. Nice, gracious area. All right, enough of the outside. Let's take a look at the inside. Ready? Awesome space. Look at the size of this aisle. People can get past each other nice and easy. Again, this is set up just how the customer wanted. Nice long countertop, has a Wallace diesel cooktop, which is also a furnace, has a nice sink. We got a large refrigerator. There's a jump seat in the back, plenty of storage underneath. Lots and lots of storage. Of course, the dinette, important place. We're hanging out, we're eating our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and not bananas. Plenty of room for a couple full-size adults, front and back facing each other, and then there's, again, suspension seats beyond this. The other great thing, of course, is the dinette does turn into a bed. So there's a handle down below. We can drop the table. There's some cushions that lay on top. So we have a bed here. We have a bed down below in the quarter berth, and of course a bed up in the front cuddy. All right, well here we are down in the quarter berth beneath the dinette. And this space is awesome. I'm 6'2". You've seen me do this before. I bought them out here. We got 8 foot by 4 foot. So plenty of room for a couple adults to sleep. It's nice and gracious. Have some lighting. We got some storage. It's super awesome. And then the cushions are all removable, of course, so you can get down to that. If we're just going on a fishing trip, we don't need a lot of sleeping. We're just tossing all of our gear. There's a great place to do that also. Tons of room. Love this space. Lock the kids down here. All right, here we are up in the front. Loads of room for our valued passengers. Many times that's your wife. Take good care of her, gentlemen. So we have a couple air ride seats in here. These happen to be Bostrom seats, so there's actually an air compressor in the boat. These are heated. Pretty nice. Nice diamond sea glazed windows. Nice slide there. There's a screen as well if you're in those buggy zones. Glove box up front for all those handy dandy things. We got USB, 12-volt charging, shelf for whatever your knickknacks might be. I know you've got a lot of them. Seat adjusts up and down, slides forward and back. Got a heat duct down by our feet. What else could we need? The lighting above the driver and passenger is adjustable, so you can control this, have it off, have it red, have it white. The rest of the lighting is a single switch that turns it on and off. All LED, of course. Grab handle, fan. So if it's hot, we could turn that around, blow the fan on us. If we're trying to help our defrost ducts, which we have for the diesel furnace, we can blow air around on the windshield as well once we have warm, dry air in the cabin. All right, one of the most important spots in the boat is the helm. The captain must feel comfortable. He must feel like he has great visibility. He must have easy access to all his controls. Even though there's quite a bit of things here, it still must be simple. So number one, my visibility again is incredible with this large one-piece direct glazed glass. We've got our window here, so we can actually reach out to our front cleat. If you're having to untie a fender, easy access. Of course, main control binnacles, all fly-by-wire for the twin Suzuki 350s. The Optimus joystick. We've got tilt steering here. All the electrical components, as you're well aware of with Wooldridge boats, all Blue Sea. So controls for all the lights and fans and just gizmos in the boat. Dual Suzuki digital gauges, couple Garmin 12-inch screens, Optimus screen, controls for our joystick, Go Light, LED spotlights up above. Again, 12-volt and USB power for the driver here. Controls for the engines and Optimus and anchor controls. Lots of cool goodies on this boat. The VHF head unit is up above, but the mic is at an easy place to get to it instead of having to reach up. Okay, with the Optimus joystick, here's what's so cool. When we're trying to dock this thing or maneuver in tight areas, you can do it all by the joystick. So here we are moving over to the port side of the boat. This is how we move to the starboard side. Now we're going to spin to the starboard side. Wooldridge, as you know, always has storage. You can never have enough storage, so we have loads of it. All the way back underneath this guy is storage. Underneath this hatch is storage. Inside this hatch underneath the driver, all storage. Underneath the front dinette, lots of storage. The back hatch in the floor of this boat lifts up, lots of storage. Up underneath where you're looking from, lots of storage. All right, down here in the cuddy, the front main sleeping area, we have a little bench when you first come in. Nice convenient spot to sit down, put your shoes on and off. As you can see, lots of storage, drops way down in there. You can hide me a lot. Storage under where I'm sitting. Access to our main electrical panels right in here, so there's a big access hatch. This place is pretty gracious. We've got storage, lots of neat lighting. You have to come take a closer look. More storage down below. Here's that access to the electrical panel. We've got a heat duct because you got to have heat where you're sleeping. More toss-all area. Windows, get that breezy air coming through. All right, here we are, important spot again. As you guys know, 6'2", laying down, still have room above me, still have room below my feet. Someone can lay here next to me. Lots of gracious room, very comfortable. Got my storage. We have different little lights. Pretty cool. I love this feature. Huge skylight. It is tinted, but it's on gas shocks. Opens up. You're gonna try to get out there like the limousine and hey, that's what this is for. All right, so you've seen Wooldridge boats heads before, usually in the back of the cabin. We brag about how I can stand up in them and there's lots of room. Well, super important to us when we were designing one of these heads down inside of a V-berth was the room. I've been in a lot of them where you really feel cramped. And so without trying to take away valuable space of the actual bed in the cuddy, we made a very gracious size head. So sitting, I still have lots of room and elbow room to move them elbows around, doing what you need to do. And then I'm 6'2", and I can just about stand. So I can do what I need to do. I don't feel super crunched, which a lot of them are that way. So being able to stand as tall as I am inside of this cuddy head was a big deal, and we did it. So again, more places to toss stuff. We actually have a sink in here tied to the freshwater tank, which is on board. There's 60 gallons of fresh water on this boat. So that supplies a freshwater wash down on the back. That supplies our sink in the main cabin. That supplies this sink here. 60 gallons. That's awesome. Okay, so this is our digital thermostat for the planar heater in this boat. It's a diesel furnace, 13,000 BTUs. We have a duct in the head. We have a duct in the cuddy. We have a duct for the floor of the passenger. There's 2 ducts up here on the windshield, and there's also a duct back in the quarter berth. So we've got heat spread out through the cabin pretty nice. You like that on those northwest 42-degree days. So, well, I hope you enjoyed watching the 33-foot Deepwater Explorer. If you thought it was great, give us a like, give us a share, and of course subscribe to our channel for more great videos coming your way. Stay tuned. At the very end of this video, you're going to see all the stats, performance numbers, fuel efficiency, etc. Thank you so much for being a fan. We love you.